Hey guys, it's Friday. Time for a new video. And on the bench, this is what I'm working on this week. This is actually the Allison Thunderland Thunderbird body. Um, 8 months ago, I started this little project, and you can actually go back into my archives, I guess you would say, videos. And like I said, 8 months ago, I posted a video of this as things I was doing to it, things I was building. And I think I made a couple of videos. They're going to be back to back, of course. But I decided to pull this thing out and start working back on it this week. Excuse me. And this is what it's become so far. Um, got this thing painted and started working on the interior. Um, not yet done the engine compartment or the engine. It's not painted yet. Still got to do all the chrome work. But I've got all the little fur in the floor and the I guess you would call it paneling on the dash and the door panels. Swing this open a little bit so you can see. All out of foam, and the actual fur that I've got in the floor so far and on the back package tray. Back in December, I went to Dollar General and picked up one of the stockings, little Christmas stocking, red fur, white little top. Well, that's what I use. Anytime you see fur, white, gray, anything in my cars, this is what I use. This or the stuffed animals. Sometimes I'll pick one up at a thrift store or something just for the material. But so this chassis on this car is it's just a curb kit basically. And what I mean by that is a complete flat bottom, and you can see that in the previous video of 8 months ago. Previous, right? More, yeah, not too damn previous. But either way, I wanted to show you guys how it's looking so far. The steering column is just laying in there, trying to get an idea where it needs to be. The dash and everything I hand formed. Like I said, if you know anything about this kit, that's what it was. It was a drag car. It had no interior, no chassis for a real car, so to speak. So everything had to be scratch built. The hood, actually, I cut the ends of the hood off and molded it to the body. Suicide of the hood, of course. Suicide of the doors. And the trunk. The paint job, that's going to be the silver metal flake Rust-Oleum spray paint for a base. And, of course, you got the blood red candy on top of that. And hammered it with 4 coats of 1K clear. Now, if you remember my previous video, I did the Merc truck. I was having problems. Same clear, same can, dried overnight, no problem. The other one, the Merc truck, oh man, that almost became a disaster because the clear wasn't drying. So it had, I don't know. And there's a train, just like clockwork. But as far as what happened with the clear or what happened with the difference, same primer, same everything. Same thing I always use, same thing I always do. And for some reason, that car did not want to dry, or at least the clear coat didn't. So I had to run it through cold water and cured the clear. It's weird, but I use the Cretex just like I do here, and then I use the 1K clear from a spray can, and it didn't want to dry. But this one dried overnight, nice and shiny. Show you the back of this car a little bit. But yeah, I'm still at the moment, I'm still working on it. Still got to do some chrome. And these are some of the parts I'm thinking about adding. I've got the pumps for the trunk. Yeah, that sounds like a MC Hammer song. And batteries, a couple of woofers and amp. I've got a few of these little 3D printed parts that I ordered off of eBay. And of course, there's the top for the car. Get this on here. Show you that. Hollywood top. So yeah, nice lowrider. Candy coated bird. The top, I did have to spray it separate, and you can see the difference in the color. And that's just one pass. That's how this candy works for me. And I'm sure it works like that for everyone. But what I'm saying is, same paint, same gun, but one heavier coat than the other. And that's what you're going to get. So, but I like it either way. It looks good. And everything's just kind of setting on these wheels. So I can't do this one-handed. But anyways, it's just loose, The wheels are not mounted yet. There's no suspension, no axles, none of that. It's just a flat bottom. And, yep, it's just a curb kit. But either way, as far as the engine compartment goes and under the hood, I'm thinking, give me just a second. Sorry about that. Okay, let's see if I screw this video up. So anyways, so the trunk, I just sprayed the trunk, airbrushed, of course, with just a red paint instead of using any candy or anything. And I'm thinking I'm going to do the same thing with the engine compartment. Though it's got a metallic finish on it right now. The hood is still basically, it's got a little bit of metallic on it. But originally I was going to do the fur in there and just, it's a show car. It's a lowrider. Not anything you'd actually drive around with. But I don't know. I like the differences in the reds. How they contrast with each other or not contrast. I don't know. What's the word for it? How they match well with each other. One being darker than the other, shiny versus flat. So I may do the same thing with the engine compartment. And I may just build a panel like I did the door panels and rear seat section and the dash. I may do the same thing for the hood. I don't know yet. Hadn't got that far. I don't think that far ahead. I just build as I go. But either way, wanted to get this out, show it to you, see what's going on with it. And yeah, if you guys don't remember this or can't recall seeing it, go check out the other video. Like I said, it's 8 months ago that I released a video on this car, and there's two back to back. So either way, now it's coming together, getting closer to being finished. And of course, you guys will see it when it's complete. Still got to do all the glass, and these are the seats, by the way. I planned on using in it, but I don't know. They look too plain for a lowrider of this style. So I think I might just have to make a set of seats. Don't know. And I'm still not sure if I'm going to run the amps and woofers and such. Originally, I planned on putting them on the back section because there's actually no... let me get a little pointer out here somewhere. There we go. As you can see, there's no back seat. It's just basically a box back here. And I thought about putting the woofers. That was the original plan, was putting the woofers in here and the amps at the bottom. But at the same time, I like how clean it is without all that. So I don't know. I'll flip a coin and see what happens. So either way, you guys will see it when I'm finished with it. Meanwhile, as always, it is Friday. Have a great weekend. Be safe. Thanks for showing up on time for work this week. Most of you, some of you, like you, yeah, you didn't. You didn't. You didn't show up. Or you're probably still not even there today. You're watching YouTube, which I appreciate. Thank you. I could use the views. They seem to pay you more money for the views. So, yeah, keep on viewing all day. You're off. You're not doing nothing. Anyway, you guys be safe. Have a great weekend. Get out there, build something, be creative. I hope this inspires you to do something with it. And you know what? I'll catch you on the next one. Later.